Hello, my lovelies. We are back with my very silly Danmei playthrough. I have gone through and made adjustments to this house so that it works for what we're trying to do. So we're just going to do a real quick tour of the facilities. I picked a house that looked cute from the gallery because, I mean, look at how cute that is. It had a lot of cottage living stuff, and cottage living is not what I am about in this moment. So I went through, I left the exterior mostly alone, except for I added this building because we have a whole bunch of new fitness equipment, and I wanted to mess around with that. So once again, I am using the cloud recesses as an inspiration. So we have lots of cool tones, lots of whites and pale blues. Lanchuren, I think I'm going to have you fill these bird feeders. So inside the house, we have a generous front entryway with a living room to our right, dining room ahead, and a spacious kitchen. And then we have kind of a library study deal. Now, this was a laundry room and a bathroom, and I changed it into 2 bathrooms because we have got a full house, and I do not want to deal with Sims not being able to take care of their needs. So we have Lanchuren's bedroom, which is very pale and white, and of course he has a tea set in his bedroom. Then we have Wenjuliu's bedroom, which is red and black for the Wen sect. And then the boys, this used to be like a bedroom playroom designed for 2 girls. Oh no, I'm affecting Chung Chung's emotional control badly. That's going to end really well. But the boys are in bunk beds, and I put some toys and such around the room. But the important thing is we have a boy who can set fires. So I have put a smoke alarm in every room, and we have a fire suppression system, because I've gotta say, I am not too terribly keen on... I'm not going to try to make guys do what they wouldn't do in the story. I'm going to try to hold them to those personalities as much as you can in The Sims. So Huaisang is a sweet artistic soul. Oh gosh, people are getting hungry. Lanchuren, why don't you cook something? I do need to go in... Right. This build, when I placed it... anything electronic or appliance based wasn't there. Like, there are gaps and voids where things are supposed to be, but you can tell that there was, something supposed to be there. Alright, Lanchuren, let's get cooking. Serve lunch. Let's make garlic noodles. Wei Ying, I am going to have you... practice your... Oh. Right. You hurt yourself. Your archery is coming along nicely, though. Oh. Okay. His archery is maxed. Good to know. Alright. You have to pee. So go ahead and do that. And... can you practice your yoga? Cool. Lanjan, what are you up to? Hanging out with Wenjuliu. This is so weird. But I did this to myself. You should practice your violin. I am seriously considering going through and using cheat codes. Because, for example, Lanchuren should be a master musician. Wei Ying and Jin Zixuan should be master archers. Like, these are people with skill sets. And even if they wouldn't necessarily have them as kids, they still totally have them. Now, there is one thing that those of my watchers who are familiar with the property will think, oh, how to word this? I made choices based on my own knowledge of certain things and also my knowledge of the characters. So you might want to say, oh, Wei Ying would never have the top bunk over Zhang Cheng. No, because the bottom bunk is better. You can hang blankets from it. And then, when Chow, hold on. Use the toilet. Everyone knows the bottom bunk is better. You think when you're an immature child, you think the top bunk is better. It's not, because with the bottom bunk, you can like hang blankets and stuff, and you can have like actually something resembling privacy. And also, you don't have to climb down a ladder when you're half asleep and have to pee in the middle of the night. Bottom bunk solidarity for life. Okay. I'm going to do a quick pause and look around our neighborhood, because I would like to see what we have for like exploring. Oh, there's a little play area down here with archery. And all of the boys have their own little insect hunty things, which I'm going to try to look for places for them to use that to allow... What is... Okay. Huaisong, how are your needs looking? Stop making a mess. Stop it. You, though, are going to go check out this giant bird nest in the middle of the trees. Because that is just the most Huaisong thing ever. Okay, Zheng Cheng, you know what? This is good for you. Everybody's done their homework and it's Saturday evening. Like, we're actually in a good place in terms of our story. Let your run into silly baseball cap is just sending me. There's little flower-shaped things coming off of it. Oh, there's Plumbird-like themed things. Alright, we're gonna let you do that as a teen. Are there any places where you can look for insects? Because they already lived on the lot where they live, I couldn't place any of the buggy hunt places. Festival? What festival? The Romance Festival? No. The Finchwick Fair? I didn't see anything about a festival. Is it still on the calendar? Sunrise Sunset Festival, maybe? Sunrise Sunset Festival. Well, it's too late now. Is that an every week thing? Well, that's upsetting. I'm really sorry to have missed that. Huaisong would have had a marvelous time. Sweetie, why don't you go get some food? What challenges were you still working on? Archery contests. I'm not going to have anybody work on that until such time as you are. Julio, why don't you clean that up and then get some food? I have 6 children in the house. There are messes everywhere. Jinza Xuan is working on his violin. Zheng Cheng is chatting with... Well, that's choices. Huaisong is coming back. Wei Ying is playing the thing, and you're chatting with Zheng Cheng. What should we do? Like, apparently leveling up papercraft unlocks more paper mache, but doesn't unlock any new... It unlocks more colors of butterfly and more paper mache. Also, I'm guessing this is from the update that came before the pack. Childhood is like 50 days long now. The children glowing and releasing colors is kind of sending me a little bit. I want to interact more with the world, but it's late for the kids. And also, I keep missing the special events. Oh, actually, it's 10 o'clock. Let's start getting these kids to bed. I need to do auto lights in the bedrooms. I wonder why the lights aren't turning off in here. Everyone in the room's asleep. Well, I am a confusion. Well, at least the monster under the bed won't be able to attack, I guess. It's 5 a.m. on a Sunday. What's when Zulu gonna do? Let's check out the exercise bike and the free weights. That seems like a legit thing to do with our time. And we couldn't do it with either of the kids, or with any of the kids. So many kids. Let's take a look at what this looks like. Alright, you have no fitness yet. You should have quite good fitness. Oh, and Chow woke up and he wishes he was a bear right now. Alright, you need to take a shower and use the bathroom. Gosh, everybody's waking up at once. Len Shiren, why don't you, serve breakfast? Let's do a big thing of spinach frittata. Lanjan, you're awake. Your needs are pretty good. Why don't you work on your archery? Practice your archery, because you are good at that. You need to pee, and take a shower, but the upstairs bathroom is taken. So you'll start in this room. Chung Chung, you need to pee. I saw you also need to pee, but we're out of bathrooms. Maybe I can put another bathroom in the gym? 8 Sims, 3 bathrooms. Not enough. Okay, let's see what the free weights look like. Arm curls. What do these arm curls look like? That looks like arm stand-aroundies. Julio? Well, his fitness is going up. Jinza Schwan, I'm going to have you work on your archery. Wait, Wei Ying, how's your shoulder rotator? Cool. I want you to start an archery competition with Jinza Schwan. Because I want to see if this actually works. I really want this to actually work. Oh, look! There's, like, graffiti of the plum bob birds. That's actually really cool. Okay, you're waiting. You're shooting. Okay, now you just switch to wait. Is this working? Is this working? Ooh. I think Jinza Schwan might win this one. Which kind of makes me sad, but they're both maxed out archery. Every time he takes a shot with his face turned away, I'm just so thrilled. Because there's like this pivotal moment in the story where he fires 5 arrows at 5 targets all at the same time while blindfolded. Come on, Jinza Schwan, you're pretty good. You're the pride of the Jin sect. Cool! Wei Ying won! Alright. You lost, so you have to clear all the arrows. You're getting hungry, my dude, so why don't you go eat now? Jung Chung, what are you up to? I'm working on your violin. Very nice. Why don't you put some clothes on, my lovely? Thank you. Make 4 high-quality paper crafts. Come on, new voice log. Make a cootie catcher. Oh my gosh, are cootie catchers still a thing? If you have, like, school-age children, let me know. Because they were big when I was in school, and that was a minute ago. Alright. I'm going to have you read a skill book. I don't know if the game will let a child read one of these skill books, but we're still going to do it. Quality normal. Let's try making a paper mache. Let's make another cactus. Alright, Wei Ying, are you getting any skill gain in anything for this? You're not. Okay, then we will not waste our time with that. Alright, I'm gonna have you eat. Oh, go ahead and clean out the spoiled food before you eat. Well, Julia, what did you do? Something that gave you mischief and Lamonji confidence. Quality normal. Levi's song is like getting quite the papercraft collection. Alright. I'm going to do a quick needs check and then we're going to go on an outing. We're just going to take everybody. This is the most Lan Shiren moment. Ugh, I love it. He is angry because there's loud music and people being affectionate to each other. How dare. Oh! The festival is happening in this neighborhood. Okay. Well, where is it? Maybe if we look in the calendar, it'll show us. Read about festival near Crystal Cottage. It's every weekend from 1 to 6 p.m. Where is Crystal Cottage? All right, let's look for this. And there's supposedly like a rare butterfly you can catch. Like, I'm not seeing. I'm like going out to the very edges of what I can see. Wait, there's butterflies. Haisong, catch those butterflies. You can't catch birds and keep them for yourself in The Sims. So you shall catch butterflies. Oh, somebody's kayaking on the river. This is a really, really pretty world. Yes, we have caught a Dina yellow butterfly. It can be found in the inventory. It has also been unlocked as a placeable effect. Also, I am seeing still no signs. Oh, wait. Wait, there's banners and stuff. Everybody, go here. Oh, I saw him. Georgian birdwings. Who all did I tell to go here? Sweet Bean, my love, my beautiful boy, get to that festival and catch those butterflies. My precious boy. Oh, I hate the silly bear suit. Yes. You are going to complete the butterfly collection. Can you high-five this person? The bird creature is... Okay, you are a chatty Cathy. You are going to do friendly introductions with all these kids. So is Wei Ying. Wei Ying and Jung Chung are hanging out. That's so perfect. They're like foster brothers, but kind of not really, because his mom is kind of a jerk. Okay, a lot of a jerk. Jung Chung, why don't you high-five someone you know? Formative moments, friendly activities. How do you hide? Oh, there's Morph. I think I'm gonna let it go on anybody else doing the butterflies. I think that's gonna be just Huaisong's thing. How do you high-five? Because that was like in the festival information that get a satisfying high five from old folks. Okay. There's an elderly person. Let us do a friendly introduction upon him. And then we will high his five. I want these two to have really, really high charisma. Because they absolutely should. Round the Fire Festival has started. Get in the mood for campfire fun. Talk to the expert about... Okay, that one runs until 2 a.m. That's a grown-up festival. How do I receive a high five? Maybe it's under affection? Small talk? It's not an activity. Interests? I am just curious why we cannot receive a high five from this older person. Describe imaginary friend has gotten so ominous with this new pack. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna start Huaisong home first, just so we can get the butterflies situated in the butterfly habitat. And once we get him situated, we'll call everybody home, because technically the festival's over. Okay. Nia Huaisong. You are going to place butterflies into this butterfly habitat, so we can see what's what. While you're doing that, let's get everybody else home. Oh, they're hanging out. There's that Dina Yellow. And there's the Georgian Webwing. Alright, sweetheart, how are your needs are quite bad. Well, I did have you out most of the day. Wen Chao also desperately needs to use the bathroom. So we'll start him in this one. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put another bathroom in the outdoor gym. Now I'm going to add I'm gonna do 2 showers and a toilet because it's out here where people are going to do like physical activities. They're gonna get dirtier. Alright, Lan Shiren. Use this toilet. And then this shower. Okay, Lan Shiren is cooking. What is in the fridge? That is what I was checking. There's 3 spinach frittata. Okay. Who's the hungriest? Okay. Jinzishuan, go ahead and get some spinach frittata. You're not going to go to bed until you've had some dinner. Lanchan, I really don't think you should be sleeping yet. Why is everybody making questionable choices? Guys, I need you to get it together. Take care of your needs. Alright, Nihoi Song, your needs are all good. You can go to sleep. Jinzishuan, once you finish eating, you can go to sleep. Jung Chung, sweetie, you are gonna sit and wait for Lan Shiren to finish making food. Wei Ying, you are eating, and after that you will go to bed. Is there anything local festival-ish today? There does not appear to be. However, in typical fashion of how my luck in this game works, now that we have completed all of our renovations, it is rebate day in 5.5 hours. I had canon that Wen Xiao and Jin Zishuan fought bitterly over who got which bed. These two are stuck together. Well, he picked this one because it's like the farthest he can be from anyone. And their older brothers are really good friends, so that's why they're kind of always stuck together. Is there something weird going on in this room? Okay, you're 2 separate rooms, and I can't do anything about that without deleting a whole bunch of stuff. Lan Shiren. Why? Go to sleep. He's contemplating the world from the treehouse. You're a strange man. Alright, a treehouse is not worth this. I am not having everybody napping in the treehouse constantly. Go to bed in your bed. Oh, tomorrow's gonna be an interesting day. Mostly my fault. Well, the kids are gonna go to school for the first time. And it is a rebate day. Everybody wake up. We're gonna pretend we have time to do anything about your needs. Lanchan, I'm gonna have you shower down here real quick. Okay, you're showering. I'm not gonna fight the bears. Not today. It is what it is. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Are you going to school? Cool. Are you going to school? Awesome. Going to school. Going to school. You are absolutely going to study hard. And on the one hand, the character is just kind of naturally good at stuff. On the other hand, he's got excellent grades. Fitness Fest. Lenshuren, you are going to get some breakfast and then you're absolutely going to Fitness Fest. But we must start the day with a nutritious breakfast. Should I attempt to hold the lands to the land bedtime and wake up time? Because they're supposed to go to bed at 9 p.m. and wake up at 5. It's a land sect discipline. Alright, let's try this festival. How are you able to interact with pretty Pegacorn? Because I was under the impression that adults couldn't perceive her. Alright. There's an archery contest going on. Right, you are heading in this... Okay, here we are. Where are the archery targets? Very full. Oh, there's some butterflies. But that would be Nihoi Song's business. Let's do an intense workout on a spin bike. Because the archery targets are full. Oh, we could have them go kayaking too. I wonder if you can like kayak to these little islands. I'm gonna try that. Wenzulyu, you have a kayak in your pocket. Because I was curious about how the kayaks worked. If I just say go here, will you pull your kayak out and do it on your own? Testing the new technologies. Oh, can you just swim here? Okay, alright. Alright, I'm gonna have you go to the bathroom because you kind of are starting to have to go. If I can find you a restroom. Use the restroom. How's it going? Oh, you are really struggling, Lenshuren. Right, Lenshuren, go ahead and use the restroom. And then go ahead and compete in the archery tournament. When Julio, I told you to go to the bathroom. I told you to go to the bathroom a long while ago. Who are you? Sarah Chavez Ralston. You are stunning. Alright. You guys have mentored archery. I don't know if either of you have actually done it. We're gonna be struggle bussing. Lenshuren has acquired the archery skill. This will go great. Oh my gosh. We're over an hour into recording. Today's cuppa was the Country Peach Passion by Celestial Seasoning. It's long gone. Wait, did that just say Lenshuren? Okay, they completed the archery contest. I thought for a second that they might have won it, and I was very confused. You know what? While that's going on, just practice. It's good. You're all good. Why don't you paddle around in this kayak? Sarah won. Nice. Okay, this is giving us fitness skill. The festival will end in 1 hour. Well, then let's switch control to one of the kids and bring these two home. There are a lot of festivals and things. Okay. Lanjan, you are super duper hungry, so you are going to get some food. Jinza Schwan, you are stinky. So you're going to take a shower. Okay, Jungchang, your needs are decent. Do your homework. Buddy Scoop. This feels really ominous and kind of creepy to me. We're going to avoid that. Looking for more butterflies for Huaisong. Yellow Dinas. Yellow Dinas. I wonder if the different butterflies are like at different places in the world. Or if it's a case where you go hunting for yellow dinas and sometimes you scoop up something else. I actually think we're going to hire a maid. I absolutely cannot keep up with all of these kids doing all of this stuff all the time. Winsha, I'm going to let you do what you're going to do. You aren't one to get told what to do by people. Oh, what should we do for rebate day? We should definitely get something for rebate day. It's got to be something expensive. I'm going to get us a computer. We're going to have a family computer. And Julio, I'm going to have you pay the bills. Because Len Shiren is feeding the family. Alright, who is still hungry? Jung, come down and get some dinner. Wayne just finished his homework, so we're going to have you take a shower. I'll probably have you work on a skill. You also need a shower. The Glow and Flow Festival. Try some jellyfish. Swim in the glowing waters. It's a school night. I'm going to leave Lan Shiren home with the kids. I'm going to take Wen Juliu. Because this one I was actually pretty excited to check out. Oh, look at the giant statue of a kiwi bird. That's fabulous. We've got to get the boys out here. You know what? Nihuai Song would definitely sneak out to look for butterflies. I don't see what looks like an active festival anywhere, though. Okay, Anjulu, your stuff is over here. Oh, wow. That is gorgeous. Okay, Huaisong, sweetie. Where are those? Okay, catch these hawk moths. Sorry, Manjulio, I had you running in absolutely the wrong direction. You're going to be tired for school tomorrow and sleep in class? Probably. That is very in character. Okay, I'm going to pause and just look around for other moths. I think when he ages up into a teen, we're going to have Huaisong be somewhat obsessed with the plumbird. Alright, you are going to go home and have everybody taking care of their needs. And now, let's do an aura swim. Oh, we're getting flirty. Oh, it's Karen! Crispin! Yeah, Crispin Black, you're everywhere, dude! Love and glow from being around bioluminescence. From swinging under Light Bay, we are confident and magnetic. And vibing from completing a getaway. Let's swim around. It is one of the festival activities listed. Swim in the glowing waters and try some jellyfish. Is there a food cart anywhere? Oh, it's just sitting around. Alright, eat grilled jellyfish after you swim around. Did you enjoy your jellyfish? You know, I think we've seen everything that this has... Oh my gosh, look at how gorgeous that is. And the sailboats out on the water. What just happened? Oh. Alright, the festival is ending. We're gonna go home. Karen just drained our emotions and then flirted with us, and I'm not cool with that. Lan Shiren, you need a shower and you need to sleep. Wait, why am I starting with the adults? Okay, Wen Chao. Use this toilet and then go to bed. Yeah, we're just going to have a fruit smoothie. You need to pee. And we'll send you to bed because even if you're not very tired now, I don't want you to be really crazy for school. The auto lights worked! Oh shoot, Huaisong should have... We'll release these after tomorrow. I wonder if there are any more moths, like, local. He's not terribly tired. So, like, if I spot something, I can have him go check it out. Oh! Oh, look at how pretty that is! And it's just kind of hidden. You can swim here. It's like this little hidden spot. Like, look at how tall the rocks are around it. I bet nobody knows that's here. So I vigorously hunt for moths. I guess that's what they're using as a distinction. It's kind of this thing for me that I delight in. So butterflies and moths both comprise Lepidoptera, which I think is a family. Lepidoptera is an order of winged insects, and they fairly recently, like I think in the last few years, had a big shake up where it was found that butterflies and moths were not actually genetically different enough to be taxonomically significant. So, you know, the whole big thing about, you know, butterflies versus moths, well, haha, the joke's on you because it doesn't matter. Okay, it's 6 a.m. I am going to have you make yourself a smoothie. You are going to make an apple spinach smoothie. And Huaisong is awake. You need to pee and shower. Alright. Are you done? Did you have your smoothie? I mean, your needs are good. Right, lunch on? I'm going to have you wake up. Oh, you... I know it looked incredibly close on the screen, but he woke up just as I was about to click. Waiting, you're awake, and you need to pee. Okay, Luncheon's already in that bathroom, so I'm going to have you head downstairs. Use this bathroom, and then I'm going to have you make a focus smoothie. Just have a couple mother loads. Quick way to inject money into a household. Control Shift C, mother load, that will add 50,000. There's also money, space, followed by a number. Oh gosh, I forgot Jung Chung. Oh, and he's hungry, but there's only like 8 minutes left. Are you gonna have enough time for your smoothie? Oh, kiddo. I'm sorry. That was unfortunate. Alright, when Julio's up, Lancheret is nearly up. Are there any local festivals today? Fitness Fest at 9 a.m. You know what? Let's get ready for that. I am going to have you make yourself a smoothie. Let's do the energizing apple spinach. Did Huaisong, was he able to put his butterflies out here? I can't check his inventory. I don't know if he was able to get the moths in here or if they just don't show during the day. Julio, go ahead and repair that, love. And then we're also going to have you do a smoothie. We'll do the athletic boost protein smoothie. Poor Lancheret. He doesn't like things dirty. We should have a maid here soon. My nephew is the best of all children. My nephews in general are just superior to other children. That's what Lancheret was talking about. Alright, let's go to this festival. Save your game, kids, especially when it's The Sims. It will crash and destroy you all. Alright, where's the fitness fest? It looked like it was out on a dock. There it is. Alright. You are going to compete in the archery contest again. You know what, why don't you do an energized workout? Because it looks like the archery contest is full. Storyteller? Listen to the story of Electric Lagoon. I wonder if this is like a traditional New Zealand thing. I know lots of cultures have like storytellers as a member of the community who is valued for that skill, and it's like a job. Once an ordinary pond, the lagoon at Gibby Point basked in its tranquil, unremarkable existence. Then the great wave surged in, delivering a bounty of wondrous jellyfish that shimmered like jewels. Enchanted by this marvel, locals began fishing these glowing creatures, crafting a delicacy that delighted every taste bud. As if drawn by a secret pact, glowworms migrated to the lagoon, lighting up the night in a mesmerizing dance. The water sparkled with an electric brilliance, earning the name Electric Lagoon, and captivating all who beheld its magic. Okay, so let's inquire about Adventure Quest. Oh! There's quests. You know, let's do these. We'll just take them one by one. Investigate the lost explorer boot prints in the Wanderwood Wilds neighborhood. Chat with the peculiar plumbird. Nigel the camp director. Ask about adventure markings. Investigate the Jellyfish Junction town model in Town Square. And there's a story map in Jellyfish Junction. While you're doing that, how are you doing, Lynchrin? You're going to paddle around in a kayak? More power to you. The adventure markings that Gibby Point once had. That's definitely one set in Wanderwood Wilds. Well, I find the story of them to be absolutely fascinating in terms of how it speaks to the changing dynamics Sims have in this area. You can see it as a negative in that Sims sometimes visited this lush, verdant area and felt it necessary to put their mark on it. Or you can try to look at it through a lens of neutrality, in that Sims have now arrived at a place where they show more respect and interest in the world that they're a part of. But these traces of prior adventurers remain. I'm just excited to talk about history and the stories of Gibby Point in general, the good, the bad, and the in-between. In the enchanting tapestry of legendary wanderers, the lost adventurer dances like a whisper of the wind. Check the notebook to learn more about the lost adventure. Okay, where is Town Square? It's got to be around here somewhere. Like, we're in the most central part. Ooh, and Shiren just leveled up. He is now fitness level 2. How does it feel to have worse fitness than literally all of the kids? There is a town model. Oh, there it is. Investigate Jellyfish Junction town model. I can get a bird's eye view to uncover any hidden mysteries. This detailed replica allows you to explore the secrets nestled in its tiny streets. Investigate the story map. Ask about the great adventurers. An exact replica of Jellyfish Junction is a miniature. An important thing to remember is that while often we want to talk about adventurers discovering many of the unique places here in Gibby Point, Sims who were here already knew all about Hothead Rock Geyser, for example, and knew exactly how it works, but Gibby Point became a popular destination for intrepid Sims who would come to the area, take notes, and share them elsewhere with other Sims. On the one hand, I am absolutely about respecting, indigenous populations. I just think it's interesting that they're doing this in a sim world based on New Zealand. New Zealand is one of the most recently inhabited places on the globe. And what I mean is, it is not like, it's not about like white explorers finding it. I mean, I want to say that New Zealand was not inhabited by human beings until the 12th century. Yeah, the islands of New Zealand were the last large habitable land to be settled by humans between 1280 and 1350. So, like, on the one hand, I absolutely want to say, they say that Columbus discovered the Americas. Columbus didn't discover anything. There were already people here. And that is an absolutely valid argument 110% of the time. However, it's weird for Sims to plant that flag in New Zealand. You know? It just something that I'm kind of thinking about. All right, you do your homework. You breeze through your homework. Heck, right you are. You breeze through your homework. Your parents would insist you do your homework. And you, love, were you able to put your butterflies in the thingy? Okay, you're going to make a smoothie? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and have a smoothie. And then I might run away with you to, why don't you make the Rainbow Calamity? That is a very Huaisong drink, I think. And then I might run away with you to the other neighborhoods just by yourself to go gather some butterflies. Oh no. That looks scary. Why did you lose confidence? Alright, Nihoi Song. My love, my beauty. Use the toilet. How are your grades? You're still a C student. As soon as Huaisong is done on the toilet, I am going to take him butterfly scouring. And I think we might end there, maybe. We'll see if anything particularly interesting happenings after that. Alright, let's travel. And we're going to sneak out without adults knowing. They don't need to know what I'm about. I have my own business to do. I'm tempted to take it to the Cloud Recesses lot because we placed all of the butterflies there, but now that feels cheaty pants because that just didn't work the first time. Alright, I'm gonna pause while I'm butterfly hunting. Wait, did I see something flutter over here? Oh, yes. Richmond birdwings. Huh. There's a hermit park ranger. Oh, Wei Ying is absolutely going to befriend them later. It's taking us a while to get to those. But I don't see any other spawned butterflies. Or moths. I see no lepidopterans. Let's look at your collection. You have the Grimm's Head, the Goliath, the Georgian, and the Dina. Where Wanderwood Wild's path meets Easel's art, or the bridges end at Butterfly Darts. Daily in Jellyfish Junction. Okay, so there's clues. Jellyfish Junction. These are in the wilds, but these are a nighttime one. That's the one you have to make. Near the waterfall's gleam. Where's this waterfall? I'm gonna follow this river. Where's a waterfall? There's the waterfall. Okay, we can't get too close to this waterfall. Well, that's just stunning. Did you catch the butterfly? I don't think he caught it. Where are you, sweet pea? Did that mean old butterfly despawn? It is getting kind of late. A fie upon it. What is even the closest we can get to this waterfall? Wait, is there like an observation pass? Okay. Near the waterfall's gleam. This is as close as we can get to the waterfall. Maybe you need higher entomology skill? Because we are a pretty low level 1. Alright, let's go home, sweetie. Let's see if us and Wei Ying can sneak out to those jellyfish tonight. And make a butterfly or moth spawn. Your social is really low. Where is Wei Ying? Wei Ying is your bestie. I'm determined that Wei Ying shall be your bestie. Let's just have a nice chat with Wei Ying. Wei Ying, did you finish your homework? Sweet. Alright. Where was that jellyfish cove? Okay, it was over here. The two of you go here. And then you're both gonna touch a glowworm. By the way, don't actually mess around with glowworms. From what I understand, the glowworms in New Zealand are like super duper protected. But Wei Ying and Huaisong are absolutely too... Where are you dazed? Oh, from that silly rainbow smoothie. I wonder if that's why he couldn't catch that butterfly. Electric Lagoon is a mesmerizing natural wonder. Formed in a prehistoric wave that introduced dazzling jellyfish to the waters. The jellyfish became a local delicacy. Oh, wow. Let's do a neon jellyfish swim, because I don't think... My song, sweetie, where are you? Oh. Look at how gorgeous that is. Right, now you're going to do the neon jellyfish swim. Now, the collection said that this should make butterflies appear. But it does not appear so to have done. Oh. I wonder if we need higher entomology skill. Alright, I think I'm going to call this here. I'm going to get people's needs up. I'm going to get them to bed. But we've caught lots of butterflies. We've interacted with some local festivals. We've played a bit with the new quest systems. Oh, there's that plumbird thing. Go home, sweetie. Wenjuliu, wake up! Wake up first. You should be peeing. You should not have gone to bed having to go to the bathroom that badly. But quick, where's the plumbird? It was over by the enchanted cove of gorgeous jellyfish. But it was like on the path. Let's greet the bird creature for our quest. Oh, hi there. I'm the peculiar plumbird. I don't really know you very well yet. Do you know much about plumbirds? You should learn. I bet you looked at that special map in Jellyfish Junction. You could learn more about plumbirds. Squawk, squawk. Let's ask Pruella Preener. Alright, let's say a friendly goat farewell and go home. And I'm going to get everybody's needs up and get them to bed. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I think we did some fun stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, maybe even subscribe to bring you back for more Sims nonsense. Have a happy time zone wherever in the world you are, and I will see you next time.